Previously on Impact Wrestling, Aces and Eights' Path of Rage continued.
Aces and Eights,
It's been hurt bad. Brooke Hogan's been manhandled. Bully has to tend to his wife and his father-in-law.
How badly is Hulk Hogan hurt? And what happens next in this war?
It's a good day to be a bad guy.
Impact Wrestling starts right now.
Brooke, Bully, can we get a quick update on Hulk Hogan?
let's go.
Can we get just something, anything, just a quick update?
You know, Dad's doing better. It was a really serious injury, and, you know, he's still at home. So, you know, there really is no update. He's just healing. But
There's not a lot to say. He's messed up really bad.
Yeah.
Let's go. Enough talking.
It's the return of Gutcheck and the long-awaited return of World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy as we kick it into high gear on the road to Lockdown.
He's here. I can tell you that Taz is here tonight, but conveniently he's not here when you're here.
Yeah, fans, it's Mike Tenay, it's Todd, Keneley, and I'll tell you what, missing in his absence, as you said, really convenient, Taz nowhere to be found.
He does not want to confront Bully Ray face to face, and we just heard Bully refer to Taz as a coward. This is the man who will face Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship coming up at Lockdown in San Antonio, Texas, March the 10th.
I gotta say, it's pretty damn cool to be back here in the Impact Zone. But I also gotta say that I have never been more pissed off in my life. Aces and Eights, for the past year, you've been running roughshod all over TNA. First you took out Hulk, then you took out Sting, you took out Magnus, you took out just about everybody. You ruined my wedding to Brooke. Everything. Last week should have been a huge week for TNA. We were all going to see the return of Hulk Hogan to the middle of the ring. But it didn't happen. And it didn't happen because of the Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights, Devon especially. I swear to God, I am going to get my hands on you. I'm gonna get my hands on you, Devon, so bad you will never, ever want to step foot in a wrestling ring again. Now, there is one guy that I also want to speak to, and it's the one guy that everybody here has been waiting to see for the past 4 weeks. He's another guy that the Aces and Eights took out. And he's the guy that I will be facing at Lockdown for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy!
Impact Zone comes to life for the return of this man, the World Heavyweight Champion, the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. We haven't seen him since that brutal attack by Aces and Eights that came on the heels of yet another gutsy title defense.
Great response as always for Jeff Hardy here in the Impact Zone. Like Bully Ray said, 1 month on the sideline, back after recovering from the Aces and Eights attacks. And as far as the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy is concerned, he is 10 days away from our Lockdown pay-per-view event. He is 10 days away from stepping inside the steel cage against Bully Ray and defending that World Championship in San Antonio, Texas at the Alamo Dome.
Cannot wait for that. Lockdown is going to be Texas size this year. And that huge main event, World Heavyweight title on the line. Just think of what these two can do inside that steel cage. Should be a remarkable main event.
Jeff, never in my wildest dreams, bro, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that me and you would be standing across from one another, getting ready to wrestle for the most prestigious singles World Heavyweight Championship in professional wrestling. Everybody knows about our history, Jeff. Everybody knows. But I have to be completely honest with you. I don't feel right about this. You know, I don't want to get a shot at the world title just because I'm Hulk's son-in-law. There are a lot of other guys who might have been better choices than me. Hulk set up all those matches. He said he was going to make his decision based on who impressed him the most. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. And I'm not sure that this is the way I want to face you. I'm not positive if I'm the right guy to face you at Lockdown.
First of all, it's great to be back on Impact in the zone. And I love the fact that Hogan chose you. Hell, I would have chose you. We have a lot of history. Like you said, we swung a lot of chairs. We've climbed a lot of ladders. And we've broke a lot of tables. Now we take it to the cage, Lockdown for the World Heavyweight Championship. We've reinvented ourselves, and Lockdown, we're gonna reinvent our history. May the best man win.
What are these two, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, doing out here?
Just stop it right there. Bully! Bully Ray, you shouldn't feel good about this situation. And I'm going to tell you why. You did not earn this title shot. You did not defeat anybody to get this title shot. No. Your daddy-in-law, Thunderlips himself, gave you this title shot. Just like he gave you his daughter. But you know what? I can't blame him for that. I mean, after all, somebody has to rub tanning lotion on Brooke's back and tweet tasteless photos of her. It may as well be you. And Bully Raymond, the only person who deserves to be in the Lockdown main event less than you is you, Jefferson. Yeah. Oh, do we? Do we really? Last month, I out-wrestled you like I was Lou Thesz's favorite favorite son. And the only reason you got your hand raised was because of that poisonous pigment on your skin. I had an allergic reaction to it, and you know it. So, of course, you two are all happy to wrestle each other at Lockdown because neither one of you want a piece of two real men like Frankie and myself. So, if you're done glad-handing each other, get out of my ring because it's time for Bad Influence to give the people what they want, and that's permission to worship us now.
Hey, Baldy, real men don't drink frickin' Appletinis.
The Daniels might be shaken and stirred after that. Look at this, these two teams getting after it. Blatant disrespect by Bad Influence, and they're paying for it now, Mike.
And the world heavyweight champion, Jeff Hardy, standing tall with his lockdown challenge.
Here's what we're gonna do. Since you guys want to run your mouth so much, the both of you versus me and Jeff Hardy right here tonight.
Hell yes.
What a challenge issued there by Bully Ray. Unbelievable. But as we take a look here, obviously somebody missing from the announce booth. But that being said, a huge night. It looks like it is going to be Bad Influence taking on the #1 contender Bully Ray and the world heavyweight champion Jeff Hardy in tag team action in our main event.
Todd, it sure looks that way, but I can tell you one thing we know for certain. Tonight we're going to find out who's involved. Team TNA, Team Aces and Eights in the lethal lockdown cage match coming up at our lockdown pay-per-view in San Antonio. And tonight, also the return of Gut Check. Two young ladies will compete for a Knockouts contract. Yes, Gut Check is back tonight.
You want to talk about the knockouts, Mike? You got to talk about the knockouts champion, Velvet Sky. She puts the title on the line tonight against the veteran, former champion, Tara. And here we see Velvet Sky on her way to the ring, looking confident. She puts the title on the line, and it's next.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding!
You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling, available every Thursday, only on Impact Plus.
Yep, a lot to consider. A lot of names on this list right here.
Yeah, a lot of names, Sting. There are a lot of names, but you can deliberate as long as you want. The fact still remains that one of those names should be me, and you know it.
Really? Why Magnus?
Because this company took a chance on a 22-year-old kid who was green as grass. I'm not that kid anymore. You know the one person who was there for me all the time? You. You were there for me. You mentored me. You had a lot to say. Every time I came back through the curtain, you were there. That means the world to me, and now I need to pay back. I'm not just Team TNA. I'm Team Sting. Why me? Why the hell not?
Trying to make the cut, and I, for one, am glad that Taz isn't here because joining us, the first ever Knockouts champion, Gail Kim. Welcome.
And Gail, I know you are interested in this knockout title match because you get the winner at Lockdown.
And deservedly so. Who better to represent the Knockouts Championship title than me? The most beautiful, the most talented female on the roster. Would you disagree?
Tough to argue with that.
I didn't think so.
And you're going to have a great look at the action because it's time for the Knockouts Championship to be on the line.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Knockouts Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Jessie, Tara.
First time since Bound for Glory that we've referred to her as the former champion, Mike. And we're going to take a look back at how it all went down.
It was 1 week ago here on Impact Wrestling in London, England. And Gail, you sneak up behind Velvet Sky, take her out of play, and get the pin on the champ in this elimination match.
I would not call that sneaking. I would call that outsmarting, actually. I defeated the champion. It's clear as day right there.
The Hollywood power couple in the house trying to regain the gold.
Oh boy.
And her opponent from the Big Apple, your Knockouts champion, Velvet Sky.
Velvet Sky, the new Knockouts champ. You might want to hide your eyes here, Gail.
Probably don't want to relive this. 1 week ago in London, there it is, in your face from Velvet Sky. Goes Gail over, gets the cover, gets the pin, and she's the Knockouts champion.
Oh, what they neglected to show on that little highlight there is Taryn protecting Velvet Sky as usual. What happened when my foot was under the rope at the pay-per-view?
You're talking about Knockouts referee Taryn Terrell.
Yeah, protecting Velvet once again. Why does she have that Knockouts title? Because of Taryn. Her incompetency. I'm sick of it.
Taryn Terrell, the Knockouts official, trying to enforce the rules, got physical with that rope break that led to the in-your-face.
I mean, really? Did she even give it a count? She never even given me a chance.
All right, well, we can argue that all night, but one thing we cannot argue is that we are taking the show on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Impact Wrestling, hitting the road. Go to impactwrestling.com to find out when we're coming to your town and for ticket information.
Yeah, March 14th, Chicago, Illinois, as Tara goes for the pin, and right back to it again for the cover and another
near
near
fall. Do you guys not see
fall.
this? The conspiracy, the protecting of Velvet Sky from Taryn? I think it's this blonde thing going on, you know. They must breathe the same air and think the same thoughts. And
Well, I know you have
they've
had your
always been
issues.
jealous of me. They've always been jealous of me because I have the class, and they're seen in a different light, that blonde ditzy light.
Well, you know, if that match last week, that four-way, if it wasn't an elimination match, you would be Knockouts champion because you pinned Tara.
They don't call you the professor for anything, right?
Thank you, dear.
Exactly.
That's right. Tara was the first, amazingly, eliminated from that match. At your hands, Gail. Look at this. Head scissors takedown by the champion, new Knockouts champ, Velvet Sky.
I heard earlier that Taryn was on Twitter having an Ask Taryn session. I have a lot of questions to ask Taryn. Why is she screwing me out of the title?
Well, I can
Why
tell
is
you
she
right
protecting
now,
Velvet Sky?
I can see that Taryn is laying down the law to Jessie at ringside, and he gets involved again.
Jessie getting physically involved in the matchup. No surprise there.
No, I think he's just protecting his girlfriend there.
Protecting her shot at the title.
Would you not protect your wife?
If I had one, I probably would.
Oh, and this Taryn, once again, not doing her job. She has no clue what's going on.
Sending Jessie to the back. Tara's on her own.
That is so uncalled for.
And I've just received word confirmation it will be Bully and Jeff Hardy versus Daniels and Kazarian officially tonight. Here comes the champ. First title defense.
Look out in your face.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness, just like that.
Fast count. What was that? Did you see how fast that was? 1, 2, 3.
Winner and still Knockouts champion, Velvet Sky.
Well, it was a 1, 2.
Did you see the partnership going on over here?
It was a 1, 2, 3, all right. Retaining the title in stunning fashion over the former champ, Velvet Sky. What a win.
Gail gets the title shot against Velvet at Lockdown.
Deservedly so. Velvet's got something coming for her.
That's fine, Bobby, but you're supposed to be here right now. We got this big photo shoot. Yeah. Okay, Lockdown. Great. What do you mean a three-way tag match? Chavo and Hernandez? Kaz and Daniels? Oh, piece of cake, man. We can beat those guys all day. I'm not worried about wrestling matches. I could probably beat those guys by myself. Yeah, the photo shoot. Yeah, well, it's tonight.
Champ. Wow, that's a lot of self-tanner. Ooh. If I were you, I wouldn't be worrying about photo shoots. I'd be worrying about your match tonight.
I don't have a match tonight.
You said it yourself.
My partner's not even here.
You said yourself you can beat anybody. You can beat me. You can beat Kaz and Daniels.
Yeah.
You can beat
anybody.
So you want to have a match with me? You think you can beat me? You think you can beat me?
I don't care about matches, man. I got photo shoots to worry about. You know, remember champion photo shoots?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, you want a match with me?
I don't care.
Well, I want a match with you too.
Fine.
But tonight, your match isn't with me. It's with him, champ.
See you out there, champ.
Wait, that's how we agreed to.
Oh, yeah, brother.
You're a liar.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding!
You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling, available every Thursday, only on Impact Plus.
Kenny, I'm trying to make your mark in the X Division, man, but where do you go from here?
What you mean, where do I go from here? Do I look lost to you, man? Am I dazed or confused? I know where I go from here. I'm Kenny King. I'm in the X Division. Rob Van Dam is dipping his hair in Crisco.
Rob Van Dam is the champion, though.
Yeah, well, so what? That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm the X Division. You know what? You wanna know where I go from here? To Rob Van Dam. Hey, Rob, man, I need to talk to you, man. We got to iron something out real quick, all right? I brought America in here because I need you to tell them what you know, what I know, all right? I'm better than you are. I'm the X Division. There wouldn't be no X Division without Kenny.
Well, how come you're not the champion then? How many times do I have to beat you?
Can you beat me 3 times, Rob? I mean, what you talking about?
That's the argument. Can I beat you 3 times? How about if I do, and we'll do this tonight? I'll give you another shot tonight. If you beat me, you can be the champion, okay? Right. If you can beat me like you know you can. But if I beat you, no more coming after me. No more coming after anybody in the X Division. You're out. You beat me, you're champ. I beat you. Out of the X Division. Bye-bye, Kenny King. I agree. I agree. I like it.
That's all right, though.
Yeah.
I hope so. You better be ready.
Once and for all.
The bowling contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Austin Aries.
Here we see one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Austin Aries. But speaking of champions, how about that huge X Division title match made for later tonight, and the stakes will be very high.
Yes, Kenny King and RVD, and you got to point out who's joined us here at the table.
Yeah, well, I thought it was
pretty convenient now that you decide to come out and join us after Bully Ray.
Listen, today, if you were on Twitter, easy for me to say, you would know that the show starts basically when I get here. That's the way this thing rolls.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas,
Pissing me off already.
Hernandez.
That's a pretty lame excuse.
That's some business to take care of. What'd I miss?
What did you miss?
Yeah.
How much time do you have?
All right, well, now that you're here, I guess we can get things rolling. Here comes Hernandez, and he and Chavo have a huge opportunity to regain the tag team championships in 10 days' time at Lockdown.
Going to be big. Former tag team champions of the world, that man, Supermex Hernandez, his tag team partner, Chavo Guerrero Jr. They're going to be involved in the 3-way tag title match. The new champs are going to put the titles on the line. Speaking of Austin Aries and Bobby Roode.
Christopher Daniels, Kazarian also in that championship match at Lockdown. 3-team championship match, and Austin Aries kind of got duped into this singles match here. Thought he was going to face Chavo, but instead he's got to face Supermex.
Yeah, you'll recall a couple of weeks ago, Austin Aries, he lobbied, he politicked, he did everything to get Bobby Roode into a match against Hernandez, and now he's got to face him head-up one-on-one. This is the first ever singles match between these two.
You done?
Excuse me?
Are you done, Mike? Listen, Austin Aries is one of the most clever competitors, one of the most clever men I've ever been around, one of the most clever men in our industry's history. A very smart fella. He knows what he's doing. Don't worry about it. You better not try to match power with Supermex, though, because that can make for a long night for Aries.
Clash of styles in this one, the power by Hernandez, and as they say, styles make fights. And how about Bellator MMA Live coming up right after Impact Wrestling Live tonight? Mike, last week, must-see TV, highlight reel knockout knockouts. The action was unbelievable.
And it's going to be great tonight live from New Mexico as Super Mix gets caught. That time, outside in with the shoulder block by Aries.
Again, that's that lower body strength of Hernandez. Look at the upper body strength of Hernandez just yanking Aries up to a vertical base.
Just ragdolling him. And Aries down again. What a powerhouse tonight on Bellator. The light heavyweight title will be on the line, as well as the lightweight semifinal fights, Mike.
Yeah, part of the tournament, and put that fight in your hands with this new Bellator MMA app as Aries gets caught by the powerful Hernandez, taken up into the air. Aries trying to fight him off here. You know, during the live fights, you can participate. You become the fourth judge, score the fight as it happens. I installed the app today, and I can't wait to judge the fights tonight. Oh, as Aries goes airborne, suicide dive connects.
Totally interactive, that Bellator app, and yeah, Aries with that suicide dive. Unbelievable. He's no stranger to taking on bigger men. You remember his wars with Bully Ray.
He's not done. Here goes Aries.
Oh! Huge double axe handle to the outside. You know, Mike, you talked about politicking earlier, and you talk about things being interactive. Our fans can politic. If they want to see Impact Wrestling live, come to their town. Look at this from TNA President Dixie Carter saying we need more places to go to tweet your city with hashtag we want Impact, and we might bring the Spike TV cameras to your town.
I know what town they should go to. Brooklyn. We should go do a show in Brooklyn. I think there's a little arena there. I think so. Whoa! That's where we should go. And nowhere else but Brooklyn. And right there, Aries crashed, burned. Was big man got out the way.
Trying to take a page out of the Chavo Guerrero playbook. Went for that frog splash. Look at the agility of the big man. Super Mex takes flight. Takes him down with a big shoulder block.
Talk about a highlight. That's exactly what Super Mex is, man. He's a highlight reel, and now we see Aries. Oh my God, the power again by Hernandez. Aries, man, you got to get out of the ring, try and break this momentum if possible, or shut down Hernandez somewhere. Oh, maybe it's a little late.
Just pure raw strength on the part of big Super Mex, but then Aries able to slide down and catch him that time. Discus forearm shot.
Oh, again, now that get off me there by Hernandez as Aries looked like he was going in for that big drop kick in the corner, but Hernandez has got too much left in the tank. A lot of fight left in the big man here. Great one-on-one match, which could really have some momentum implications. Look at this.
Aries, that's a smart move. Just get the hell out of Dodge. I don't play. Wait.
Hernandez bringing Aries and the World Tag Team title belt back to the ring.
Well, that was nice of Aries, right? Only the defenseless man here.
Wait a second. Oh!
What did he use?
Looked like it looks and sounds like maybe a chain. And Aries steals one.
Your winner, Austin Aries.
You sure it was a chain? I got an idea, Todd. Maybe go check. I think they're in the trunks of Hernandez. See what that was that he threw down there. No, yeah, maybe so.
No, thanks, Taz. I'll trust my own instincts on that one.
Got it done, man. Aries got it done.
What you got going there?
These are so delicious, Sting.
You know what a rib is now, right?
Yeah, Sting. I know what a rib is. This just happens to be my lunch. But I digress, Sting. I know that you're looking to fill that team of four.
Yeah.
To take on aces and eights at Lockdown. Inside the cage, Sting, choose me. I know I'm still a Green Hornet in this whole thing, but I'm here, Sting, and I'm going to fight with you.
I know you.
I take those hooligans out.
K-Fab the ribs. I'm going to consider you. Matt, I'm going to consider you.
Excuse me?
Matt, hey. Listen, I know you're looking for opportunities, and I know you're looking to be noticed, and I've got the opportunity of a lifetime for you. I'm saying step up to the plate and join Team TNA against Aces and Eights.
Team TNA, huh? Let me guess, Hulkster put you up to this, didn't he? Maybe Hulkster should have thought about that before he didn't name Matt Morgan the #1 contender. Now, shouldn't he have? Sting, anybody who's got anything to do with Hulk Hogan is just guilty by association in my eyes. So my answer? No.
Wow, Sting denied.
Yeah, the Blueprint holding a grudge. But tonight, we will find out who will fortify the ranks, who will go to the war with Team TNA and the Aces and Eights at Lockdown.
Also still to come, our tag team main event is set. It's the world champion Jeff Hardy teaming with his Lockdown opponent, Bully Ray, against Daniels and Kazarian, and it's next.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding!
You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling, available every Thursday, only on Impact Plus.
Welcome back to Impact Wrestling Live, the X Division Championship on the line. Our second title match tonight, and there you see the challenger, Kenny King, lacking no confidence. This guy is full of himself.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the X Division Championship. Introducing from Battle Creek, Michigan, your X Division champion, Robbie.
The explosive X Division champion, Rob Van Dam, a fighting champion ever since winning that title at Bound for Glory over Zema Ion, puts the title on the line once again against Kenny King. He can rid himself of Kenny King once and for all here tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about that high-stakes aspect of this X Division title match. If Kenny King wins, obviously he's the new X Division champ. But if RVD, if he's successful, if Kenny King loses this match, he must leave the X Division.
So basically you're saying it's a gentleman's agreement. That's what I observed, right?
Yeah, the proposal by RVD,
well, that's what you should say. Yeah, you should, one of you guys should say it's a gentleman. I'm just saying. That's my observation.
Never happy.
Championship on the line. And fans, lots of championship gold will be on the line in San Antonio in the Alamo Dome. Coming your way in 10 days, Sunday, March 10th. Unbelievable. Cannot wait for Lockdown.
Yeah, join us for the entire weekend in San Antonio. You do not want to miss fan interaction. One place to get all the details, shoptna.com. Check it out.
That was a well-done side headlock takedown by Van Dam. And I'll tell you, Kenny King, he should be, listen, he's tangled in there already, as we know, with Van Dam. So he knows what Van Dam's about, as does Van Dam towards King. But I like this Kenny King, man. He's got a swagger about him. He's relentless. He keeps trying to gun after that X Division title. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, but how difficult is it to face that same opponent so many times? You keep having to come up with something different, something new.
It's called being persistent, Mike. That's what Kenny King is. You know what I'm saying? He's trying. He's just trying. Give the kid some credit.
I'll give him credit for going out there trying to take what he wants, but look at this. Oh. What a German suplex. My goodness, did you see that bridge?
That was a decent bridge by Van Dam. That wasn't
decent.
Bad.
Damn near bended himself in half.
Well, he nailed all of that German suplex. It was Germany, Australia, all sorts of there. You know, that whole area over there.
Gumby's got nothing on the flexibility of the X Division champion.
1982 wants that cartoon character back. I'm begging you to get a little current.
They can have
Van Dam, be careful. Don't turn your back on King.
Kenny King so ruthless.
I'm Gumby, damn it. Remember that?
It's Eddie Murphy, right?
Exactly. Watch out, watch out.
Oh, corkscrew, but look at the quickness to get out of there. Van Dam, beautiful split-second counter, catches him with a kick of his own.
The specialty of our X Division champion, RVD. That incredible lower body strength and so many different ways to attack you with his legs, with the strikes, with the kicks.
And Taz, you've talked about how heavy the lower body is, the impact of the kicks of Van Dam.
Well, powerful. I mean, you said it was explosive, Van Dam on his entrance, and that adjective covers who Van Dam is. Very explosive, very powerful.
Loves to use his environment as a weapon. Look out here. Drops the leg on him. Van Dam in control. Both men on the outside. The X Division title matchup continues after this.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding!
You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, Every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked.
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling available every Thursday only on Impact Plus.
Fiercely competitive X Division match continues, and we take a look back at some of the action from the break.
See right here, listen, Kenny King showing what he's made of. Almost like a, come on! Almost crowned the new X Division champ there. Kenny King showing what he's about. And there's so many similarities in my view between these two men. Between Kenny King and Van Dam. A lot of parallels.
Kenny King competing with a sense of urgency because he's in a win or else situation. Going to be intriguing and interesting to see how he reacts to competing under pressure. The pin here and a 2 count against RVD, because if Kenny King, if he loses, gone from the X Division for good.
That's right. Kenny King says that he is the X Division, but he's missing one very important piece of that puzzle, the X Division title. If he doesn't get it tonight, he's out. It's win or go home, much like the toughest tournament in sports, Bellator Fighting. Coming up later tonight, the lightweight semifinal matches.
Going to be great. We're going to see if MMA's hottest prospect, 9-0 Will Brooks, if he can deliver, going to face Saad Awad, who won his last fight in like a minute. That's part of the semifinals of the lightweight tournament. Leg strength of RVD to the pin for 2.
Beautiful body scissors there. Goes for the cover. And Van Dam, we've talked about it before, the way he can string together strikes and offense.
Well, he's one move ahead of everybody he competes against. That's what Van Dam is. He thinks so quick. He's just, oh, wow, look at the about quick. Look at the athleticism. Oh, man, what a match here. This is what the X Division is about. And the champ right there. Well, the guy standing, Van Dam, looking good here.
Oh, here we go, rolling thunder. Yeah, just when you think there's a light at the end of the tunnel when you face Van Dam, it's just a freight train coming your way. The X Division champ is rolling here. One more step. Can he blaze it up here with the 5-star frog splash? Impact. Oh, calls an audible. Went 450 into the cover now. What?
Oh, he got him.
How close was that? Did he get him?
It looked like he might have got him. I don't know.
Yeah, but the man with the official decision, senior official and referee Earl Hebner, says no, just 2.
And to your point, Mike, you talked about these guys having to change it up. Van Dam tried to do that. It did not pay off in that instance. And now, Royal Flush.
He might have it here. King might have him.
He got him. History made. Wow.
Congrats to the kid. I don't know how he pulled that off, man. Dropped Van Dam hard. Van Dam didn't know what hit him.
Got the job done when everything was on the line, and Rob Van Dam was a fighting champ, but it cost him here tonight.
Hey, Stinger, how you doing, man?
Hey, good, Kurt. What's up?
Well, I wanted to ask you, do you have your list of wrestlers for Lethal Lockdown?
Yeah. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
Let's see. All right. Come on. You're going to pick him?
Yep, I am. Really? I know it's a risk, and I know I'm sticking my neck out, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm going to try something new, Kurt. Just go with me on it.
All right, man. All right. Well, take care of your business, because I got some of my own right now.
I know you do. It never ends.
Never.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding!
You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling available every Thursday only on Impact Plus.
Welcome back. So much still to come here on Impact Wrestling Live, including our huge main event, Mike.
Listen to this tag team match that is set for tonight. It's It's the world champion Jeff Hardy teaming with his lockdown challenger Bully Ray against Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. I cannot wait to see that.
And in last week's main event, it was supposed to be a 6-man tag team match with Aces and Eights taking on Sting, Bully Ray. It was supposed to be the return to the ring of the immortal Hulk Hogan, but here we see some footage of vicious attack by Aces and Eights.
Well, listen, that's speculation. You see Hogan's in trouble there. We don't know what happened to Hulk Hogan.
What are you talking about? Speculation.
Pure speculation. See Bully Ray hobbling out here. He had an injured quad.
Aces and Eights have their fingerprints all over the attack of Hulk Hogan.
Well, regardless, it was a shame what happened to the legend of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
and then you see Sting here. He just gets kicked in his face there. And, well, Aces and Eights, the victor. That's a good thing.
That opened the door. A big shot in the war between TNA and Aces and Eights. Advantage Aces and Eights there.
Look at that.
And we heard earlier from Bully Ray and Brooke Hogan. As a result, Hulk Hogan suffered a serious injury, had to undergo surgery, and now we take a look. If you're squeamish, turn away now.
Well, I'm
look
not
at this
squeamish.
scar.
I'm not squeamish, and well, that's definitely a case of Adobe Photoshop right there.
You're nuts.
What do you have, a scope on his knee? What do you have done there?
Full-blown knee surgery.
Nice little gash there. Hey, it's not ballet. That's what they say. I don't know. Here we go, baby. Boys are riding dirty. That's a little above you guys. You don't really get what I'm saying. Aces and Eights in full effect, led by the Sergeant of Arms, the esteemed Devon. Look at the boys, man. Look at Devon.
Rolling strong tonight. Yeah, I know we were looking at that picture of Hulk Hogan's knee post-surgery. Did you happen to read the tweet there? He said payback was going to be hell on earth.
Well, that's just typical Hulk Hogan threatening people. You know, really, that's unprofessional in my view of Hulk to threaten.
But Mike, it just might be hell on earth inside the cage. Lethal Lockdown, 10 days away, San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, can't wait for Lockdown. Can't wait for the Lethal Lockdown match with Team Aces and Eights versus Team TNA. And we know that tonight on this broadcast, we are going to know all the members of those two teams that will be locked inside the steel cage in San Antonio.
Yeah, it seems like Sting might be having a hard time recruiting some grapplers to compete against our boys.
So let me get this straight, Sting. You honestly believe that you have a team that's going to take on the Aces and Eights? You honestly think that you have a team that's going to be able to dominate this club? Sting, I don't know what you're thinking, but what I think is that you're drinking that Kool-Aid that Hogan has been dishing out for all these years. Not only to these idiots in the Impact Zone, but to those jackasses sitting at home as well. I told you before that this is the team that will dominate TNA. This is the club that will dominate in 2013. This club right here, Doc, Knox, Anderson, and Bischoff, along with myself. All you're doing, Sting, is giving a lot of empty dreams, broken necks, and shattered dreams. So let me lay it to you like this. It's going to be no different than Bound for Glory. The same thing that happened at Bound for Glory with Aces and Eights reigning supreme is going to happen at Lockdown. The thing about that, Sting, is that to lead your team to the slaughter. Now you testify to that.
Well said, my friend, well said.
Well, the reaction by the Impact Zone speaks volumes here. Here's the Hall of Famer. Here's the captain of Team TNA.
All right, you want me to testify? Then I'll testify. I'll let you know that my first teammate is going to get a killer response from all of you for sure. Why? Because he is a killer. I'm talking about Samoa Joe.
Yeah, Samoan submission machine stepping up to the plate to join Sting, Team TNA, in the lethal lockdown match.
I'm not really too happy about this pick here by Sting. I really don't think, Joe usually rides solo. I'm a little surprised and disappointed in Joe, quite frankly, that he would not team up with these guys.
My next teammate, I'll just apologize right now. I mean, I'm really sorry about this. Sorry about what, you miserable moron? Sorry about your damn luck.
What you're sorry about?
Isn't that cute? Oh, my God.
And here's somebody who's always ready for a fight, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Sting, Samoa Joe, and the Cowboy, 3 members of Team TNA. You don't sound so confident all of a sudden, Taz.
Well, I didn't say anything. How can I sound confident if I'm not talking? You guys are talking nonstop. Why would I talk?
Now we are 3. My next teammate is making his victorious return back here to the Impact Zone. And I'm talking about, here's a shocker for you, Magnus.
All right.
All right, listen. Hey, Magnus, over in the UK, no doubt. This kid, he had a load of momentum. I agree. He looked great, kind of hit a second gear. All right, no problem. Good luck with the lack of experience that Magnus has compared to those men in the ring.
Yeah, but he's gunning for revenge. Aces and eights put him on the sideline for 2 months. Magnus gonna get in the cage.
Now we are 4. We just need one more to give us our 5th. And our 5th, I'm telling you what, I'm thinking out of the box. I'm thinking something new. I'm talking about somebody who was put out by the hands of Aces and Eights. Will you just please get to the point? I will. I'll tell you what, it will be showtime, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's neat. That's your catchphrase. Who's your other partner?
I said showtime.
Yeah, that's neat. That's your catchphrase. Who's your other freaking partner?
I said it's showtime.
Whoa.
Eric Young.
That's Eric Young.
Showtime, Eric Young.
What the hell is he doing back here?
Remember, his ankle was absolutely shattered by Aces and Eights. He wants a piece of him, too. And an absolute war is broken out inside the Impact Zone.
Yeah, an outstanding attack from behind by Eric Young. Part of Team TNA now?
Oh, you should know all about that.
About what?
Not attacking from behind.
I didn't attack anybody. What are you talking about?
Fight fire with fire.
You keep talking like that, you'll be in that body bag I've been telling you about.
And just a taste of what Aces and Eights are going to get inside the steel cage at Lethal Lockdown in San Antonio. Team Captain Sting, he's got Team TNA all on the same page.
Team TNA standing tall, standing strong, ready for battle.
I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
Speaking of battles, Gut Check returns. And here we take a look. Ivelisse Vélez, a tough competitor. She's endured a long road to get here. Let's take a closer look at Ivelisse Vélez.
My name is Ivelisse Vélez. I am 24 years old. I am from Puerto Rico. I've been wrestling for almost 9 years. Whoever is close to me knows that I am not a girly girl whatsoever. I've always been very athletic. I would pretty much get myself into any sport I possibly could. One that really stuck out to me a lot, mixed martial arts. I've always been a fan of. On my free time away from wrestling, I actually train. What draws me to mixed martial arts, I'm aggressive by nature, and I love also the art form of it. Well, one of the most important things that I had to sacrifice to be able to pursue my wrestling career was my relationship with my mother. When I first delved into my wrestling career, we pretty much had a non-existent relationship because I wanted to pursue wrestling and she wanted me to do something else. And I know it wasn't bad intentions at all from my mother, but at that time, I felt like I had to break out on my own and do what I needed to do and fulfill my dream. For quite a while, I was basically in the streets, from place to place, trying to find a way to make a living for myself and pursue my career at the same time. And then until later on, I was able to regain that relationship back with my mother. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now. I know that when my mom sees me on the TNA Gut Check, I know she's gonna be so happy. TNA Knockouts division is the best in the world. I have everything it takes to be a top star. I have talent. I mean, what else can you ask for? I'm the hottest female talent out there right now, so it's only a matter of time before I'm on the main stage.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding! You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling available every Thursday only on Impact Plus.
Who's your other freaking partner? I said it's showtime!
Whoa! Wait, what? Eric Young? That's Eric Young! Showtime Eric Young! What the hell is he doing back here?
Damn it! What the hell is all that?
All right, let's go.
Kurt Angle on the hunt, and somebody hunting for a contract. Lei'D Tapa warming up. She's got wrestling in her blood. Let's take a closer look at this physical competitor.
My name is Lei'D Tapa, and I'm from the Kingdom of Tonga. It's a small island located in the South Pacific near Samoa. I've been wrestling for 2 years, and I'm loving it. Being second generation under my uncle, the Barbarian, I actually don't feel pressure. I feel honored that I'm able to follow in his footsteps. I know before I even came out here, I seen my uncle yesterday, and we actually got in the ring and trained together, and he had a talk with me, and just told me how proud he is, because it's he knew the desire of my heart to do this. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that if you see something and you want it, it's how much work you put into it. That's what'll get you where you have to go. Sometimes it takes people longer, sometimes it takes people less, but as long as you keep driving for it, not stopping and keep going, you're gonna get there. If I get this opportunity to be able to be in the ring and work with TNA and stand in the middle of the ring and see all these thousands of people, that's like a dream come true. That moment right there for me, I know what I went through my life to get to this point. It's not only for me. I carry a load of people with me. I want to share my dream to give other people opportunity that they can do that too.
Tonight's gut check match is brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. What do you do in 5 hours? And JB in the ring, take it away.
All right, guys, right now it is time to meet our 2 gut check combatants. First of all, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, would you please welcome Ivelisse Vélez.
Well, we certainly saw the emotion from both of these young ladies who will compete tonight in gut check, looking for that big opportunity. How important was it to Ivelisse Vélez? She had a MMA fight scheduled for tomorrow. She canceled it to be a part of gut check. She says it's just a matter of time until she's on the main stage. We'll find out if she succeeds.
Well, that's great to hear. Such a young competitor like Ivelisse has that commitment and dedication to our great industry.
Introducing her opponent from the island of Tonga. Would you please welcome Lei'D Tapa.
Lei'D Tapa, an imposing competitor, the niece of the legendary Barbarian of the Powers of Pain, and it doesn't look like the apple fell far from the tree.
Talked about desire, drive, the dream to perform, the dream to compete with TNA on Impact Wrestling. This is her chance. This is her opportunity to prove that she belongs as a part of the TNA Knockouts roster.
Now you can just see the fire in that young lady's eyes. Lei'D Tapa, I tell you, looks pretty nasty. That's a big girl.
Both of these knockout hopefuls have a lot of pride, a lot of passion and desire. Look at the size of Lei'D Tapa. Look at this discrepancy in size. And how much does passion play into it as a judge of gut check, Taz?
Well, that passion's a big part of it. It's about winning. You got to be a winner. You got to look different. You got to stand out. And you know what? Right now, in my opinion, Lei'D Tapa is standing out. Look at the power here.
Wow.
Good gosh.
Yeah, power reminiscent of her uncle, the Barbarian Taz.
Oh.
Advantage or disadvantage to come from a wrestling family?
Well, I think it's a big advantage, in my view, to come from that legacy, from that history. Look at this here.
Oh, look at that. Pulls guard. The MMA background trying to take her down with a guillotine choke here. This might be exactly what she needs to take her larger opponent down, but the strength of Lei'D Tapa.
Yeah, too powerful. Vélez is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, she's fighting off here. Look at Vélez. Uh-oh.
Trying to strike her way out of it. Oh, and now she takes the back. So transitions into another submission attempt. Earlier it was the guillotine. Now a rear naked choke. Well versed in submissions.
Well, she's so, go ahead, Mike.
Trying to exploit that MMA background. But to this point, Lei'D Tapa has had an answer for every submission move that Miss Vélez has attempted.
Oh, wow. Well, that looked pretty familiar there. How many opponents did her uncle, Barbarian, put away with a boot just like that?
Yeah, many through the years. This is just the second time in the 10-month history of gut check that we have had 2 ladies competing for a contract, a knockouts contract. Taylor Hendricks, successful in June of last year. We're going to find out whether Ivelisse Vélez or Lei'D Tapa succeeds and joins the roster.
Yeah, but this Lei'D Tapa, she's got a lot of intensity in her. I'm telling you, she's got that Barbarian blood in her, man.
Big scoop and a slam. Long way down for Vélez from that big frame of Lei'D Tapa, but again, a lot of fight. Oh, what a headbutt. Good night. Much like Brian Cage and Jay Bradley, 2 gut check contestants facing each other here, trying to impress the judges. They face the music next week. Your thoughts so far on the action, Taz?
Well, listen, obviously the size and power advantage of Lei'D Tapa is taking the control there, but we've seen that MMA background come forward here from Vélez. And now the quickness, she's got to utilize that, does Ivelisse Vélez. She's got to utilize the quickness.
Oh, that's what she does there. Cut her with a DDT. And Lei'D Tapa is rocked.
Yeah, but Vélez has got to try to capitalize on that. She's having a difficult time doing it.
Yeah, that's the key right there. Step one was the DDT, but how do you follow up and exploit that advantage?
And if Tapa's anything like your uncle, maybe going to the cranium, not the place to attack her. Look out, the quickness again by Vélez. Wow! Off the Hurricane Rana.
To take a young lady the size of Lei'D Tapa off her feet. Ivelisse Vélez, that was tremendous right there.
Ivelisse Vélez trying to make her mom proud, but she's in a bad position here. Samoan drop. Gotta think Lei'D Tapa's seen that since her childhood. Into the cover now. Whoa!
Well, listen, she could have got the victory there, Lei'D Tapa. She could have, but she was a little slow and indecisive on our cover. Should I hook a leg? Should I not? Should I just grab her? Now look at this here. Another submission.
Another attempt at the guillotine.
And she might get the tap out V right here.
Got her in the guard. That adds that added leverage. Might get the choke.
Got to break that grip if you can. If you're Lei'D Tapa, you got to break that grip.
Well, Lei'D Tapa might be Lei'D Tap out here. Is she going to put her away? She does.
The winner of the match via tap out, Ivelisse Vélez.
Well, that just goes to show you it doesn't matter how big someone is. You hook the proper submission in, especially a choke to the level that Vélez did. Don't matter. There's your winner right there, Ivelisse Vélez.
Unbelievable action there. Wow, great win.
Hey, Jeff, there you are, man. I was looking for you, believe it or not. I mean, interrupt doing some squats there. Those are good. You maybe get a little deeper, or maybe do some hardy squats. But all right. Anyway, listen. I know you got a big match tonight with Bully Ray, tag match, and then you're going to Lockdown for the World Heavyweight Championship, facing him. And I just want to come in here. I know we haven't always been best of friends, but I wanted to let you know that I'm pulling for you. Okay? I know. Sounds silly, but let me explain why. Right now, Bully Ray, he's the golden child. He's got Hulk Hogan in his back pocket. See, the roles are kind of reversed because when I was facing you, that was you. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So now maybe you know how it feels. It doesn't feel very good, does it? So, that being the situation, I'm going to pull for you. And I hope you overcome the odds like I was unable to do, and you retain your World Heavyweight Championship. And I don't know if that means anything to you, but I just wanted to come and tell you. I'll let you get back to your squats. Make sure you breathe. Good luck tonight. Take care of yourself.
And yes, it's still to come tonight. It's the world champ, Jeff Hardy, joining his lockdown challenger, Bully Ray. They team against Daniels and Kazarian. That's going to be big.
Huge main event, and we talked about it. We are going to get an update on a man who has been missing in action from Impact Wrestling. An update on the phenomenal AJ Styles coming up next.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding! You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked!
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling, available every Thursday, only on Impact Plus.
Recently, Impact Wrestling sent its cameras to Gainesville, Georgia to try and get an update on the whereabouts and the mindset of the phenomenal AJ Styles. Let's take a look at what they captured.
My name's Wendy Jones, and AJ is my husband. AJ and I met in high school, probably back in 1995. He was a very talented athlete, very competitive, always real aggressive, and most people were honestly scared of him.
Well, as long as I've known him since we were little, he was a great guy, stand-up guy, help you out anytime he could. The guy I grew up with and the guy that I've spent a lot of time with playing sports with is not the guy I see now.
Last year with all the Claire Lynch stuff, all the allegations, the rumors, I as a wife, I didn't know what to believe. I really wasn't getting any answers from my husband. He was just kind of staying more to himself, not being the dad that he had been in the past. The boys would want him to play with him. He just had no interest. As a wife, I started questioning, are these rumors about him being an unfaithful husband, are they true? Is he doing drugs? Is he drinking? I've never known him to be that type of person. But when you don't see someone that you've been married to for 12 years, and you start
seeing all these changes, you start questioning, you know, is he the man that I married?
I've known him 30 years. We go back to t-ball, skateboarding, basketball, football. It's not about me, man. Don't worry about me. Get back with your family. Wendy needs you. The kids need you. They need you to be their dad again, the dad they've known.
You know what? This is just too personal. I can't do this.
I think he's here.
Hey, you guys just don't get it, do you?
Hey, can we talk? Just a second, man. Like, can we just talk to you?
Tonight, it's open bro night. Step aside, hit my music. Top that, bro.
Gonna show his strength right here. Pretty good, bro. Pressing your tomato in the air.
There's one more bro to go.
What's going on here? Holy cow! That's pretty impressive.
Bro.
How did it feel being upstaged by Bigger Rob?
Pay him to say that, bro? Hey, look, we're not gonna fall out again. It took me 2 weeks to make up with this guy after last time.
You're just a hamster like everybody else in the everybody else besides you, Bigger Rob. The fact that you earned an Impact Wrestling contract is a travesty, bro. Bigger Rob does what I tell him to do. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, big shot that takes Robbie out to the outside.
We just went to pick up the clipboard, yeah.
What the hell is this?
Oh, we've seen this in the past.
Clipboard there, Bigger Rob. What the hell?
Look at this. Pull up. He got it.
How smart is it to show Big Rob who's boss?
No, Robbie.
Run! You know, sometimes in life, a bro has to admit when there's a bigger bro and there's a better bro. And Robbie E has come to that realization. So Bigger Rob, so Rob Terry, please come to the ring, bro.
Guys, earlier today, I went to impact.spike.com. I read Robbie E's blog, so I wondered if he had any thoughts about Bigger Rob. And he called this situation with his bouncer a very rocky relationship. I think that's putting it mildly.
Well, we've seen that play out on TV, Mike. We really didn't need to hear you say that, but thanks for sharing that with the world. Appreciate it.
Returning the favor here, though. Robbie E opening up the velvet rope for that man, Robbie T.
By the way, can I just on a side note, what the hell is Kurt Angle up to? You know, we've seen this throughout the show backstage.
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I'm just wondering what's going on. That's all.
He's got his sights on aces and eights.
You know, we got our sights on him. How about that?
Rob, this thing with me and you it's gotten way out of hand, bro. Slapping you in the face last week was me crossing the line.
It was.
I risked us being bros, but hey, listen, Rob, more importantly, I risked our friendship, bro.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Us being friends the past 2 years has meant the world to me. And tonight, I'm gonna show you how much you mean to me, bro. Because I'm not gonna be jealous anymore. I'm gonna tell the world that you're the better bro. Because for old time's sake, how about one more brawl off, Bigger Rob? How about you give these people what they really want, to see you be a bro? So hey, let me start it off and let's have some fun like old time's sake. Come on, bro, what do you say? Come on.
Don't do it, Rob. Robbie, big Robbie. Don't. No one wants to see this.
DJ, hit the music, bro.
All right, we got ourselves another bro off.
Yeah, I know you love this, Todd. You're a big fan of this whole deal. I know. Gotta say, this Robbie, he just, he loves to come out and have a good time. He's like most Jersey guys. He's a little off, a little bit. That was pretty good right there.
Hey, come on, bro. I got you to smile, Bigger Rob. But hey, the thing is, you're the bro-off champion. So hey, Bigger Rob, for once, I've realized that it's you that deserves the spotlight. So I'm gonna leave this ring, and why don't you give the Impact Zone and the people at home what they want, bro?
Robbie E showing that he's not selfish. I guess that's nice. Thank God he's taking off that yellow cardigan, whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah, Robbie E has seen the light. Turn the spotlight over to Bigger Rob.
Feeling that beat. He's the defending bro-off champion.
I don't really know what a bro-off is. What the hell? Look at Robbie E. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, God. My God.
Robbie E just busted that VIP sign over his head. Well, one thing's for sure, these two are bros no more.
It's pretty good form you got there. I maybe wouldn't swinging the hips and the weight so much when you do it.
You mean like this?
Yeah, that's
what about like this?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got it. Listen, real quick, I know you got a big match coming up. Tag match with Jeff Hardy before your World Heavyweight Championship match at Lockdown. I just wanted you to know I'm pulling for you. I hope we...
Austin, cut the crap. You're pulling for me?
Well, yeah.
You're pulling for me?
Yeah, I'm pulling for you.
You are not gonna stir me up.
Okay.
You know something? You are one of the best wrestlers in the world, and you're one hell of a tag team wrestler.
I agree.
I know something about that belt.
You do a little
You like
bit.
wearing that belt?
It's nice.
Good.
It's me good.
Get used to it, because you ain't gonna be wearing the World Heavyweight title anytime soon, because Bully Ray is in the main event. I'm wrestling for the world title that you covet so much. Okay?
Yeah.
Now do me a favor.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
All right. Yeah. Well.
Now.
Good luck in that main
Now.
event match. All right. Tell Brooke hello for me.
Wise ass.
Up next, it's our tag team main event. As World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy teams with the #1 contender. They take on Bad Influence, and it's next.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now, your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding! You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked.
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling, available every Thursday, only on Impact Plus.
They want to fight, they got one. Let's go, stay close. I'm gonna take the fight to West and the rest of these thugs. Let's go.
Whoa. That Angle can't be doing that. What the hell is going on here?
I don't know, seems to be on the hunt. And our main event is brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. What will you do with the next 5 hours?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Well, I sense some concern in your voice over Kurt Angle's actions.
Yeah, you're damn right. I mean, he has no business. He's trespassing. I kind of know where he's going without saying where he's going, and it's not right. It's wrong. That's what it is.
Yeah, speaking of no business, these two had no business coming out earlier tonight, confronting the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray. But because they did, they had to face the music, and they have to face the world champ and his lockdown challenger right now.
And their opponents, introducing first from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Bully Ray.
What the hell's he yelling at me for? You better worry about the main event. I'm not bothering Bully.
Said he hasn't forgotten about you, Taz.
He's picking on me for minding my business, and I'm Teflon, for God's sakes.
And his tag team partner from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma and your World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
Great to see the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy, back in the Impact Zone. First time we've seen him since that attack, and he puts the gold on the line in 10 days inside the cage with Bully Ray. But tonight, these two have to team up.
Yeah, this is a rare treat. It's the teaming of two members of two legendary tag teams. Think back, the Hardys, Team 3D. And now we've got Bully Ray and the world champion Jeff Hardy on the same team. This is going to be great.
How do you know it's going to be great?
How do you know it's going to be great? In anticipation of seeing these two guys together, the history that they have made through the years, the fact that for the past decade, they put tables, ladders, and chairs matches on the wrestling map, and now to see them, the two men, they're going to go into the steel cage for the world title at Lockdown, and tonight, they're a tag team? That's what's going to be great.
I was just asking.
Bill sounds, yeah, and you've got a cohesive team in Bad Influence, former two-time World Tag Team Champions, so we know how effective they are as a team. Mike, as you mentioned, a ton of history in tag team wrestling on separate teams for Bully Ray and the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
As Mike mentioned, he gave me a friggin' 50-minute lecture.
He gave you an earful. But can they team up? A lot of mutual respect early on to start the program. They face each other at Lockdown. Bully Ray got to ask the question,
That's nice. That's nice. The man's defenseless. Bully Ray with his massive cranium. And now watch this.
Yeah. Don't have to watch it. I can hear it.
Open hand blow, my friends.
Yeah, legal.
Yeah.
What are you beefing about?
It depends the type of match.
Well, speaking of, it's all going to be legal inside that steel cage. Thanks for that one, Taz. Allows me to get another one of those segues in there.
Yeah,
at Lockdown. March 10th, San Antonio, Texas.
God.
Kazarian set up, you know, that 15-foot steel cage. Kazarian was set up damn near that high in the air with that backdrop.
You touched on this earlier. To me, huge advantage for Bad Influence because of the experience edge that they have, the team chemistry. Oh, now look at these two gloat.
In that Gangnam style, I can't stand that thing, but that's another story. Oh, let's see what Bully Ray. I mean, why don't Bully tag in the World Heavyweight Champion instead? Oh, yeah. What the hell is...
I think he had that in him.
Nah, I think that's been in Bully a long time.
The only dance and Bully would do is a break dance, trying to take out both opponents. Oh!
Hey, he's a hot dog. He's a hot dog. Be quiet, Todd. He's a hot dog. Let the champion in.
In the public, if you will, with those bionic elbows. Oh, look at the teamwork.
Where'd that come from?
Our main event continues. The world champ and the #1 contender are rolling on Impact.
There was a dark void, a gap of time adrift. Now your voices have been heard.
You've got to be freaking kidding! You've never seen anything like this!
For the first time ever, Every episode of Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2013 is now available in full HD.
I think everybody is shocked.
Classic episodes of Impact Wrestling available every Thursday only on Impact Plus.
Welcome back to our main event on Impact Wrestling Live. Bad Influence having to regroup because it's been all Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy thus far.
Absolute dominant. This tag team of Bully Ray and the world champion. The two men who will square off at Lockdown. But boy, they have just totally taken it to Daniels and Kazarian.
Oh, look out here. Little poetry in motion. So any questions about their ability to work together have been unfounded thus far in our main event, looking great as a team.
Yeah, which I find very interesting because as we've been talking, well, you guys been talking about, it's not going to be about team when it comes to Bully Ray and that man Jeff Hardy, the world champion, at Lockdown. Okay, so I'm a little surprised that Bully and Hardy are getting along pretty good here.
Kazarian, though, able to pull the hair of the world heavyweight champion. That opens the door for Daniels to climb back into this one. History already made earlier tonight. New X Division champion Kenny King. Will more history be made tonight on Bellator MMA Live right after Impact, the light heavyweight championship on the line?
Yeah, the new champ, Christian Mapumbu. His first title defense against the winner of last year's Summer Series tournament, Attila Vey. Check that out from New Mexico live immediately following Impact Wrestling. I installed that new Bellator MMA app earlier today, and I cannot wait to watch tonight. Judge the fights along with all of you.
Totally interactive. Look at this. More great tandem offense here by Bad Influence. Into the cover now goes Kazarian. What a feather in their cap it would be if they could get a pinfall victory over the world heavyweight champion tonight on our main event.
Anytime you can get a win on the world heavyweight champion, no matter what, I don't care if it's non-title, tag team match, whatever it may be, 6 men, that is a massive thing to do. And if anyone can do it, it is, you know, Bad Influence. Let's face it. Kazarian, Daniels, tremendous competitors. And right now they're smart, cutting the ring in half, keeping Hardy away from that big, nasty Bully Ray.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're seeing the team chemistry and experience working to the advantage of Daniels and Kazarian.
Oh, you guys are talking about how great of a team that Hardy and Bully are going to be. Oh, my God.
The momentum has changed in the match.
Look out here. Big springboard into the leg drop. Trying to take Bully Ray out of the equation. Oh, a near fall there.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I should say that Daniels is livid to the fact that Bully Ray, that was nice at the top of the show when Bully took a nice appletini that Sinclair makes for Daniels and just spits it up and all that. He's got a guy who mixes his drinks. His name is Sinclair. Mixes appletinis.
Well, you know way too much about that. Look at that.
Well, Bully Ray mixed it up too. Not the way Daniels would like. Whisper in the wind there by the world heavyweight champion, who despite having a layoff after that injury and that attack, looks great tonight in our main event.
Jeff Hardy's got to try and get Bully Ray in this thing here.
There it is.
But unfortunately, he did tag him.
Here comes the #1 contender to the world heavyweight title. He gets his shot at destiny at Lockdown. Oh, and another huge high elevation backdrop and the hip toss. Bad Influence flying all over the place.
Well, look at the size of Bully. It's a size advantage. What?
Off the Uranagi, another near fall.
Bully Ray is a gigantic person. Come on, Kazarian. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This isn't good.
Launch him.
Easy, cheerleader. Relax.
Just trying to balance you.
Bully Ray. We talked about how great the champ looks. How about the challenger? On top of his game, just days away from his title opportunity at Lockdown.
Yeah, he's looking great. The team of Bully Ray, Jeff Hardy have been just tremendous in this match. There goes Kazarian out to the floor, and there's the tag to the champ.
More continuity here. Tag is made. Oh, look out. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
And this is
Hardy. That's a shame. Sorry.
Oh, and Taz, that's a scary moment there potentially for Hardy's coming off of that knee injury.
Well, it wasn't scary for Kazarian.
Enziguri to the back of the head there by Daniels. And Bully Ray went down in a heap. STO
that's
there.
It. He's got it. Win.
Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah.
Little Lee Corso action there.
See right there, Kazarian just wearing out the massive head of Bully, and then you see Daniels working on a champ. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Oh, what a boot.
What a shot by Bully Ray. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No, Hardy, don't go up there. Don't do this.
They're going to go Doomsday? No! Electric chair instead. Watch that Swanton.
Set him up perfectly. Swanton cover. And the champ picks up the win.
Your winners, Bully Ray, Jeff Hardy.
To your point there, Mike, they worked as a well-oiled machine. Thought it was going to be a device, but he set Hardy up for the Swanton and the impressive victory.
Tremendous teamwork as the World Heavyweight Champion and his lockdown challenger get the win in our main event.
It's in the clubhouse. It was in the actual clubhouse here.
Where are the other ones? What the hell is going on out of dog?
Whoa!
Who the hell are you? Let's see the hell who you are. Huh? Let's see who you are. Oh. How could you, man? How could you? Are you freaking kidding me? What the hell's wrong with you?